again.
Well, good evening, Heat Team peeps. I am so excited to be the one that gets to share the details of this summer Blitz with you. And for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Lynora Bayless, and I'm a presidential marketing director and feel so fortunate and proud to be part of the Heat family. And I love the NMDs in our group. And I'm just going to take a second and share my screen because I want you all to see that group and see where you fit. If you find your NMD on there, you can connect them back to the cottons and wherever else you are on that tree. And so anyway, what is happening with the company? For this entire summer, if you guys read your email, you're gonna be able to sign up team members with no fee whatsoever at myjuiceplus.com. Woohoo! So exciting. This has never been done. We get new things all the time, but this has never been done. And this is not like last year's Blitz, where we had 24 hours to sign up one person and then that person couldn't sign anybody up. No, this is June 1st through August 31st. Ready, set, go. As many team members as you're able to attract. And no matter where you are in your business, if you're starting in your day one, if you jump into this, it will leapfrog your business a couple of levels at least. So I want you to think, I want you to think bigger, but right now, if you sponsored even 2 people a month using this program to talk to people and got them to Partner Plus, you'd have 6 team members at the end of the summer. But what if you help 2 or 3 of them get to QSC as well? Now you're sales coordinator, right? So what if we plan some events around this? We're going to be sharing a great presentation that you can use and get intentional with reaching out, sending out texts, and we're going to give you verbiage for all that. So guess what? Everyone you sign up can do this too. Free signups all summer. So I love that commercial right now on AT&T with the whiteboard and the blue pen. And she goes, because I was thinking about us, new team members, they get the deal. Existing team members, they get the deal. Everybody gets the deal. So here we go. I want to, I'm going to go to some slides that Janet gave us, but why would the company do this, first of all? Well, it's really simple. We need more boots on the ground to expand this mission of inspiring healthy living. And this initiative is going to support you to expand your own impact and grow your paycheck. So whenever there's an opportunity in our business, there are really 3 questions you got to ask yourself. And the first one is, who am I going to talk to about this? So start thinking about that right away. Then what am I going to say? And then what if they say yes? What do I do next? So let's jump in and into those very first 2 questions. Who are you going to talk to? Well, this is easy. If you think about who would you like to spend more time with? Who would you like to do life with more? And who has a passion for health that might be willing to share something great with their family and friends? Now, this is not designed to give people a discount on their product. That's what we call a family user, and they're an important part of our customer base. But you know, just like they pay $52 or however much it is at Costco, if they want that privilege just to not pay the full retail price, they can pay the $52. This is to help you attract people who actually are willing to share this with a couple other people. So thinking about this.
Hey, Lynora, quick question before you go on. I think we've seen the Heat family NMDs. Maybe we can go back to just seeing you and do a stop share screen. Okay. Would that work for you?
Sure. Great. Absolutely. Sorry. So let's think about this. They don't have to spend $52 and say what the company wants in return is for you to consider starting Juice Plus yourself and sharing this with at least 2 other people. And the reward for that will be $100 that you'll get Plus, you'll earn something off of these products you sold, 10% of the total amount, whatever it is. So we want people that are going to put some energy into helping you get the word out. Okay. Does that make sense? Because you got the whole summer to do it. So you can be a little more selective than when we only had 24 hours. I hope that makes sense. So, all right, I'm going to share my screen and take you through some really great things right now. And not that. Oops. Cancel, just lower that. Okay, and get rid of this. Okay, so here we go. It's never been easier to invite new partners and get them started successfully. So this sheet is such a beautiful thing. I looked at it and just thought, this is so brilliant. If you guys have checked out the checklist we have now for Partner Plus and for QSC, you're gonna already know the style. But I'm going to take you to where you can find this. Okay. So this has all the links in it that you're going to need for just getting busy and starting to invite people. So most of you know Juice Plus Insights is where all of our news comes from, right? So if you're not familiar with this site, you should be getting an email on Wednesdays every week with what's new on here. But commit that this is another website beside the Freedom Revolution that you're going to use and go to. So if you look, the URL is juiceplusinsights.com. Just now added is this Come Join Us Blitz. Okay, so everything I'm going to show you is right there. All right, so the very first thing, this is what's at the top. And I want to show you that worksheet that we were just looking at. So this is it. I'm going to pull it up. Who would you like to invite? So be thinking about those people you love, admire, respect, who's entrepreneurial, who loves Juice Plus already. They're a people person. That's who you want to attract. So how do you get into the conversation about this? The number one way that we can create conversations is to listen to people. Ask them, if they're loving what they're doing, where do they see themselves? Is that company going to allow them to advance over the next 5 years? Are they passionate about it? What gets them up in the morning?
Lynora,
yes.
One more thing. Can you do a full share screen where the whole thing is not like we're not seeing the maybe
no, because I want to be able to take you to the links.
That's right.
I can do that as desktop.
Okay.
I know. That was the trade-off.
It's good. Keep going.
Okay. All right. So when you get to somewhere where they hate the amount of time they're spending away from their kids, or their hours are long, or they never get weekends off, or whatever that pain point is, just say, what else have you thought about doing? And just share with them your excitement for why you got started in this, and ask them, would you be open to? And the two things that I would say to ask them if they'd be open to is seeing a great video, because now we have just an over the top, wonderful business video that you can share with. And I'll show you in a second where that is. And then that first line is what I still say after all these years, which 94, so it's 27 years this year. I don't know if this would be a good fit for you or not, but from what you said, that you're not excited about what you're doing anymore. I know you love health, and this is something that has really been exciting for me. Would you be open to watching a short video about, that would tell you about the company I'm working with and what I'm up to? So, getting that conversation down, feeling comfortable, even if you have to script it for yourself before you get on there, before you get on the phone, or before you text, or whatever it is that you do. Okay, so if they say yes to the video, this one, I'm going to show you on the next page what it looks like, but it's right here. And I've watched all three of these. The first one with Janet is spectacular. I don't think you have to go any further. And then we'll talk more about signing up the partner and connecting them with the Partner Plus in just a second, but I'm not going to go to that. I just wanted you to know it's all on this sheet. So you have you got the Partner Plus checklist, you've got the QSC checklist, you've got how to sponsor checklist right here, right? So this is powerful. We haven't had anything like that. You're just kind of finding this stuff all over the place. So let me go back here because that's the list that we just looked at. So the two things that I'm super excited about that we have, because let's say your person loves videos, that one on the right is the one. And from that sheet that I just showed you, that's on the Come Join Us tab, you can get the Vimeo link that you can just share in a text message or however you want to share it. But let's say that they're more a visual person, they like to read something. This presentation is phenomenal. And I just want to show you what it looks like. The diversity in it, the text in it, you could literally sit down and read this with a person. Just get on the phone on a Zoom call, because you can have a free account if you haven't created one. You can do that and talk for up to 40 minutes. Or you could get, I was going to say the two things to ask them if they want to do is watch a video or get on the phone with somebody that shared this with you or your national marketing director and do a three-way call, because that person that's more comfortable a little further down the road than you can really help you do this well. So this presentation is just beautiful. It tells our history, tells where we do business, it tells all about us. So if you guys haven't seen this, go through and look at it. It's phenomenal. So those are the tools that we have to help us do those. The links to that are also on that Come Join Us page. Okay, so now let's talk about when our prospect says yes. Oh my gosh, I just got comfortable with sharing the product and now you want me to share the business. What do I do with this person? They've said yes. Okay, well, first let's get them signed up. Okay, so I'm going to take you to where we register a distributor. When you sign into My Juice Plus and you sign in with your partner credentials, one of the things is team. And I'm going to laugh if this logs me out. Okay. All right. So on our team page, it says add a partner. Okay. So you have two choices here. You can copy the link and send it, or you can, if you're with them, you guys can do the form right there. So the reason why our sign-ins have to be at myjuiceplus.com is that your new partner is going to get an email from the company that says you're almost there. You need to click here to finish your registration. And what that normally is for them to pay for their distributorship, the $52. So now one of their payment options is Blitz. And so they will click on that, but it only is available at that website. Everybody with me on that? All right. So that's how we're doing it and why we're doing it there. If you have not filled out, if you haven't signed up a new partner and I'm going too fast, there is a video on this. It's dreadfully slow, but you can watch it. I think most of you are pretty smart on the uptake. So, okay. So now the person says, okay, so what do I do? You guys, this has never been so simple. I think about how I struggled with that question at so many points in our business. And right now, you can get somebody to QSC if you can read and you read with them. I like it, Heidi. You're already taking the drink to celebrate, right? So, okay, so I want to show you these two. If you haven't seen these yet, now you've got a brand new person. They've said yes. They've committed that I want to add at least 2 customers. I have people in my family. So right from the beginning, you want them to get some events on the schedule. Right now, things are opening back up. You might be able to get something on in a home or on Zoom. Okay. And you can check with your sponsor, your upline NMD, and get something on the books. So this is the other website that we want to have access to, the Freedom Revolution. And now they have this phenomenal scaled down version of what a brand new person sees at the Freedom Revolution instead of all that library of stuff. And so we're going to click on the Get Started, the password for Get Started instead of our Revolution password that gets us to the whole thing. Okay, why is it telling me that? Okay, here we go. The password is welcome. So I'm just going to log in. And the first thing that you'll come to is, let me move this out of the way. Sorry, guys. The first thing that you'll come to is the getting started checklist for a Partner Plus. So don't skip over that first step. Get to the why. If you click on it, if you're thinking about, I want to sponsor and I want to get good at this, all you have to do is get good at going through this worksheet with people all summer. Okay. So go through each of them. If you haven't done these steps yourself, do them now. Figure out that why, because that is the most important thing that we do. There's a gazillion different things that call for your time every day. Why are you choosing this? And that will help you get that figured out. So place your own order. The Partner Plus overview is going to show them the requirements. These key product videos, that's all they need. They don't need a whole library. And what's so completely awesome is that they can click there to copy and paste all the links to their phone for sharing. Okay, so how great is that? And there's also the clinical research. If they have somebody that is the geek that wants to overcome something that they read on the internet, this is going to give you a clinical research summary that you can share with somebody like that. They got to make their list, figure out what to say. There's training on that. There's social media shareables in there and instruction on how to do that. So that's everything that you're going to need to help them get to Partner Plus. The next button is to QSC, takes you through exactly the same thing, but now it's giving you the links for the business videos that you want to share. And again, if you hang out on that first one, you can't go wrong. It's a phenomenal video. So now you're thinking, okay, which people would I really like to lock arms with? You're helping them through that. The same things that we threw out to you tonight, that sheet that we looked at. In fact, I want to show you that Brian Rose, the one who keeps up with this site, he has added that sheet. Before it was just my dream team list and tell your sponsor a little bit about them. But now that same sheet that we saw is on there, inviting a new team member to help them build the skill of inviting someone into the business. So you have both of those things right there. Is that awesome? Heidi, I need your, yeah. Okay, so finishing up here, these are the resources that are available for us to get this done this summer. And it's all in that one place on Juice Plus Insights. Everything that we've talked about tonight, the business opportunity video and the presentation are there, that checklist for how to invite, the Partner Plus and QSC's getting started checklist that we just went to on Freedom Revolution. And if you need the video, you've got that too. So, I mean, let's do this, and let's do this in heat fashion. Let's do this spectacularly. I always loved, it's a really old song. Yeah, okay, I love, Heidi's got her, is it bubbly, Heidi? No, I was gonna say, I loved it. Our theme song was "The Heat is On." We can do this. We can really help a lot of people this summer. We can really grow our paychecks, help a lot of people create some supplemental income or find a path that is more fulfilling to them. So who's excited? Okay, so Nikki, you can stop the recording and we can stay on for questions if you're good. You're on mute.
We can stop the recording, but we want to keep it still going on live stream, correct? We
Sure.
want people to see that. Okay, so I'll stop the recording. Hang on.